Erika. Welcome to my first listen for Taemin's Eternal mini album. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Well, let me get the facts straight here. Very excited to be checking this out. We're gonna break this up into two parts because you know YouTube doesn't always like it if you throw all of them in one. I will be checking out the second title track, Horizon, in this one, just because it's there. She's here. We haven't heard her yet. So just something to note there. I do color-coded lyric videos for this one. Because fifth mini album, just so that both me and you can follow along together in real time. So this first part's gonna be G.O.A.T, Horizon, and the Unknown Sea. Part 2 is gonna be Crush, Deja Vu, and Say Less. Just overall, yeah, just really excited to be seeing what's happening here with the music and stuff. Sexy in the Air wasn't something like too unfamiliar for us when it comes to Taemin and his solo stuff. So excited to sort of dive into the B-side, see where we're going. Are we experimenting? What are we doing with everything? So let's go ahead and get started with G.O.A.T, first track on the album. Just overall really excited. I mean, if anybody's gonna release a song called G.O.A.T, it should be the GOAT himself. So, you know, with it, let's go. Hold up. Where are you taking me? Ooh! Oh! Speechless. Speechless. Oh! OMG greatness. Clever. It's so interesting. Like this sort of old school hip hop beat. Like it's sort of, it's trendy, right? But his is a bit more specific and nobody's really done this. And the way it breaks down. It breaks out and then we get to the pre-chorus. Ooh. Ooh. The drop in love. I mean, sure, he's diving more heavily into the hip hop stuff. Who produced this? Because this is stanky. Basecamp Cole, Sunyoon. Oh wait, really? Okay. Just added it to the playlist, girl, already. I mean, I would expect those. Like, I could see how those producers would have made, like, this track, but, ooh, girl. Imagine choreography to this one, girl. Wow, amazing, fantastic, in love already. First track, she comes out the gate, she's a banger. Heavy, more on the hip hop sounds within G.O.A.T already, but it's not unfamiliar for Taemin. We have Advice, we have Shiny said that leans into that a little bit more. Sexy in the Air, you know, a little bit. So yeah, I mean, really good quality music here, girl. But like, it seems like a lot more, and because there are much more producers here that produce for K-pop and stuff, but I guess are more like, you kind of see a little bit more within Korean hip hop space, but K-pop doesn't too often like put the producers out there like that, you know what I mean? Like they do, but it's, you see it a lot more in Korean hip hop, so that definitely makes sense why this track is the way that it is. But yeah, that's really, really dope. That's really sick. They really killed that. I mean, it's a song for a GOAT, you know what I mean? And it really is sort of just like showcasing that. Imagine choreography to this. Brain would melt. The brain would melt. But yeah, that's a very strong start to an album, and he's saying I'm the GOAT. You know what I mean? Greatest of all time. If you were not aware, I don't know how you're not aware of that if you're on the internet. But yeah, and it really does like set the statement. It's kind of like no matter where I go, because it is a new label, I'm still the best, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily, sure, maybe like the company has stuff to like do with it, but Taemin himself, what he does, what his solo stuff is a go. He, you know, and then the next one is Sexy in the Air. I think that's a great one to go off of for this one. Yeah, I mean, the production of these are so interesting, the way they are taking like older school sort of sounds within there, both in Go and Sexy in the Air, and sort of like what they're doing with that, but both they're very, very Taemin. So yeah, I mean, he's the greatest, and he knows it, and we know it, and let's play upon that, you know what I mean? So yes, next song is Horizon. This is the second title track for the mini album. The music video is not out yet as of recording this. So yeah, it'll be my first time checking out the track. I could have held off on it for the music video reaction, but I mean, if it's here, it's here, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm excited. Don't know what we're getting. We definitely know what side we got to Taemin with Sexy in the Air. So let's figure out what we're getting with Horizon. Let's go. I mean, it sounds like a title track. Electronic. Where are we going? Tron, hello. Oh. Okay, 80s. Okay, 80s. Maybe a little bit more Tron than I thought. Ooh. Yeah, no, he didn't dive too much into this sound when it was trendy. The production just feels so different. Oh. Okay. Like, this is some more stuff that Key was kind of doing, you know? This track go hard. They go hard. Yeah, no, he really didn't do, like, when the retro stuff was popular, Taemin wasn't diving into that too much. Oh. And I think first listens are interesting to check out title tracks instead of just gonna focus purely on the song versus everything else. Okay. I'm gonna check who wrote this one. A lot of people wrote this one, girl. There's like 10 people who worked on this. I mean, the production she just built different, especially because how we're used to hearing Taemin. Because I feel like SM, even though they are very diverse in the music that they give their artists and stuff, it still has like an SM effect to it. So Taemin sort of branching out and not being under SM anymore, sort of like the type of music we're getting, the type of production in there's like extra like layers of funkiness to it, which is like so interesting, right? Because I feel like SM, what they push for their soloists and even like a lot of their B-sides and stuff does like push that, but it's just built different for this one and stuff. Like it's just, they feel different, they like are different and stuff, and it's like so Taemin still, but it's like, again, like he never really did like the retro vibe, you know what I mean? Like sure, obviously in Shiny there was some stuff, and mainly we kind of got that out of Key, and it's still kind of are getting that vibe from Key, so it's like, oh my god, Taemin, like we're doing this. I can't wait for the music video. I have no idea what he's gonna do. I was making jokes about it being like Tron and stuff, but who knew? Who would have thought that I was right, that it would be that sort of vibe for it. But overall, yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I like it. I can't wait to see what type of visuals they're doing. I absolutely have no idea what to expect because it doesn't sound like anything Taemin's really done before. And I think that's the thing, you know, Sexy in the Air gave us maybe something familiar. Horizon give us something a little different. And again, it's like a little different. It's nothing like too crazy, but it definitely is based off the 3 tracks we've heard so far from it, because we already, if you want to check out my thoughts of Sexy in the Air, go to the music video reaction for that. But it's just like they're like so different, you know what I mean? And they're still like powerful. And Horizon, I think just it has like it has like title track power to it, you know? And I'm in love. I loved it. I cannot wait to see the visuals for this. But yeah, we're on a whole new horizon, a whole new plane, a whole new frontier when it comes to Taemin, and I think it's very, you can definitely hear within the discography, the music itself, just the way they're structuring the songs is just completely different, because it's, when you're kind of signed to a label, they sort of are maybe more exclusive. They're not super exclusive with the producers, but you know what I mean? That sort of effect to it is gonna be a heavy influence to what you get music-wise from an artist. So, let's check out the next track on this album, the last track for this part, The Unknown Sea. That sounds like a ballad to me. I think it might be crazy to just throw a ballad into the middle of a mini album versus like the end, but maybe we get the more hype songs in the beginning, and then kind of just like break it down for the last 4. That would be crazy. But yeah, The Unknown Sea, you know, would it let go? Or he's gonna do it.
그려온 건 수평선이라는 걸 알기 전까지는 나 누가 날 보면 무모하고 바보 같을 걸 익숙한 모든 걸 등진 채 낯선 세계로 몸을 다
Is this song kind of like transition from a different label to a new one? Like the newness of it, the excitement of it, the scariness of it.
생각했지 두 내게를 달고도 늘 눈앞에 바다만 보여서 날 수 있는 저 하늘이 내게는 꼭 미지와 같아서 또 고개를 든 순간 잘라 끌렸어.
Even this is so different sounding, I feel like anything Taemin's given us before. But like not though. Yeah, like, and it's like, sure, Taemin could have done these types of tracks under SM, but they wouldn't sound the same. I think that's the point I'm trying to get across.
스치자 시작 그 앞에 섰지 차오르는 감정이 마치 Like a heart 밀려들어 어제와는 다를 거라는 기대 벅차다 못해 떨리는 fire 그 한켠에 채운 불안한 맘까지 Like a heart 밀려들어 날아쳐 하늘로.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely something I could definitely see something very similar produced under SM Entertainment for Taemin, but it's not. And that's, I think, what is so cool about these tracks is that they don't have that SM sort of effect to it, that sound, that production that does elevate songs and does really make them unique and cool, and elevate their artists and everything like that. But the fact that they're kind of, maybe similar, something you would expect to hear, but they're just done so differently, executed so differently, that sort of is what makes them so interesting to hear, because without that, it's like, it's something that's so beautiful, you know what I mean? Because, kind of like with that can add so much to it, and it really truly does. But without it, look at what we're getting. We're getting really incredible tracks. The Unknown Sea, yeah, I mean, based off the lyrics, it really does seem like it's sort of him recognizing, talking about going from like SM Entertainment to another label, a smaller label, a different label, like what those fears, those expectations, the beauty in it, just like all those sort of emotions that would come with that experience, that I'm sure we all can relate to as well. Just new experiences, leaving one thing, going to the next one, and it's just life, you know what I mean? You can look at it as simple as going from high school to college, you know what I mean, or going from one job to the next, or moving to a new city, you know what I mean, that sort of thing. So definitely it's relatable, but it's also, very specific towards Taemin and what he's doing with his life and stuff, which actually does make sense, it being the song after the title tracks, because you start off with G.O.A.T, we already know who we are, and then you go Sexy in the Air, it's giving us Taemin. Horizon Girl, she's doing something different, powerful track, and then you drop this one after that, talking about that experience. I really like that it's fitting. It's not putting it at the end. It's just like, we are up front, we are discussing this is what we're doing. And I love that. I think it's fantastic. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this part. I'm really loving what we're getting here. Obviously, very different vibe, but really, really interesting to hear it, Taemin actually do it and stuff. And I feel like production is just different. Like, I don't check out every single artist's B-sides ever, but like for sure Taemin's has always been unique, and it's definitely unique what we are getting under this label too as well, compared to like everything else I react to. So yeah, so I mean, they are really crafting it for like a really great Taemin album, and Taemin sound, but it also just in general just sounds so different to all the other artists out here. So shout outs to Taemin, he's slaying big time. So I'm loving all the tracks so far. I think they're amazing, they're beautiful. We're getting a really like very Taemin project, but also she just sounds different, and it's such an interesting experience, and I'm living for it, because sometimes when artists do change labels, it can just be so different, you know what I mean? But for this one, it's kind of like still familiar but different, same but different, and I'm loving it. Go to put your thoughts and comments down below about Taemin's The Unknown Sea, what do we check out? Horizon and G.O.A.T. Your thoughts, comments down below. Again, part 2 is going to include the rest of the album, Crush, Deja Vu, and Say Less. So don't forget to check out part 2. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, or description down below. Or at the end screen, if you like gaming content, I have a gaming channel. It's called Erika. Currently playing Spider-Man 2, so if you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Ooh, can't you feel it? Sexist in the air. Sexist in the air. Come back and get timing. Sexist in the air.